guys, Elsie, and I'm here at Six Flags Great Adventure with my cousin and my friend.
I don't want anyone choking on our safari. Also, please make sure to keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, and children inside the vehicle at all times. New Jersey is a no-touch state, so please do not reach out and touch any of our animals. As tempting as it may be, it's a $3,000 fine if you happen to touch one. Hold on to all those loose articles like those cameras, phones, hats, and sunglasses. Because if they happen to fall out of the truck, I cannot stop the truck and get them for you. But feel free to take as many pictures as you want. Just hold on to those phones.
Sorry about that, guys.
Once again, please stay seated and keep those seatbelts buckled and hands inside the vehicle. And welcome to our safari. Please wave to all of our gate guys and our gate wardens. They make sure no animals get into the wrong zones. So this first section is also our exit and back half of Asia. So whatever animals we see here, I'll talk about them later on in the tour. Sir, if you could keep your baby seated in your lap, thank you so much. So the first section we're making our way to are the Americas, home to animals from both North and South America. If you look on both sides of the vehicle, especially off to your left-hand side, you are going to see these adorable gray and white birds. These are called rhea. They're native to South America, and they're in the same family as the ostrich and the emu. That's why they look so similar. They're ready to get to about 5 feet tall. That's a little shorter than I am. And they can't fly, but they can reach speeds of up to 35 miles an hour when they run. So get those cameras ready, folks, because on your right-hand side, you are going to start to see our Roosevelt elk hanging out in the water. Roosevelt elk are the largest elk species in the United States, getting up to 1,500 pounds. They live in the northern states from Washington to Maine and even into Canada as well. Only the males have those antlers, which they will continue growing out through the spring, summer, and into the fall. Once fall hits, they're going to shed their antlers and then regrow them again the next year. There's some more of our rhea off to your right-hand side as well. Also on your right-hand side, we're going to start to see these adorable little spotted deer. These spotted deer are called fallow deer. They were introduced as a game species from Europe, but their numbers have done so well, now you can find them in the Midwestern states. Unlike our white-tailed deer, the fallow deer keep those cute little spots their entire lives. So a fun fact about the rhea is the female just lays the eggs and gets up and leaves. She's like, that's it, I am done. So now if you look off to your right-hand side, you're going to see the males playing mom. They sit on the nest and make sure the chicks are happy and healthy once they hatch. So they're what we like to call the super dads of the animal world. Elephants, our rhinos, our ostrich, and our zebras. There are about 7 baby zebras out there and still counting, so please keep your eyes peeled because they're so cute.
Sorry guys, it's really hot out here.
First up, on your left-hand side, we're going to see some of our African elephants, and also on your right-hand side, we're going to see some of our white rhinos. I'm going to talk about our rhinos first. So if you guys look off to your right-hand side, you are going to start to see our white rhinoceros. White rhinos are sadly, as of 2018, the last male white rhinos passed away due to illegal poaching. So now they are slowly on the road to extinction. All reminder that we have out here today are ladies. They are being poached for that horn that's on top of their head, which is made up of the same material that our hair and nails are made of, which is called keratin. Many people believe that their horn is a type of medicine, even though it's not. Now on your left-hand side, you're going to see your African elephants. African elephants live in an all-female herd called a matriarch. These ladies have been with us since the park first opened in 1974. An elephant under human care can live up to 80 years old. That trunk is made up of 100,000 different muscles. It can be used to pick up something as small as a pebble to something as large as a tree. So it's a multi-useful tool for them. It can also be used as a snorkel when they go swimming and a shower when they get too hot. Elephants are what we like to call a keystone species because without elephants, the entire savanna would start to disappear. They are the bulldozers of the savanna, knocking down trees and bushes, making the savanna wide open place that we see today. So without elephants, the savanna would slowly start to grow into becoming more of a forest than anything else, causing other animals like our zebras and our ostriches to have to adapt to that new way of life or go extinct. So now on your right hand side, we're going to see some of our Grant's zebra and our ostrich and our water buffalo as well. A herd of zebra is called a dazzle. They get the name dazzle because when the adults see predators in the surrounding area, they start to run in circles around their babies, causing a dazzling illusion with their stripes, making the predator confused and give up. So we have Grant's zebra on both sides of the vehicle, and there are some babies off to your left-hand side. These babies range from about a year old to only a few weeks old. Each zebra has its own individual stripe pattern, just like we have our own individual fingerprints. And to help the baby easily find his mom in the herd, he can memorize her stripe pattern. Off on your left-hand side, you're going to see some of our ostrich as well. Ostrich are the tallest land bird on Earth, getting up to 9 feet tall. The males have that beautiful black and white tuxedo coloring on their feathers, while the females have more of a dull. Now in the water to your left, you're going to see our water buffalo doing what they do best, just hanging out in the water. They're very dependent on bodies of water and spend 90% of their lives in and around lakes, ponds, and rivers. Ostriches can't fly, but when they need to, they can run up to 45 miles an hour. So that's pretty fast. A male ostrich can have up to 2 girlfriends at a time, and they all take turns sitting on the nest, unlike their cousin the rhea. We do have baby ostriches here on our safari. They're up close to the lions. And I had to take two glances at them because I didn't know what they were. Because they're like this big, they're like the size of chickens. They don't look anything like ostriches. We are now entering our wild plains, home to most of our hoof stock. So if you look, there are some of our female ostriches off to your right-hand side. And off to your left-hand side, you're going to see some of our black buck in the corner. They get the name the black buck because as the males get older, they turn this beautiful black coloring on their face, neck, and into their back. The black buck live in 2 separate herds, a male herd and a female herd, only getting together once a year to mate, and then they just split up again. They gotta go when they gotta go.
They took a dump.
One of our peacocks off to your right-hand side. Now that their mating season is over, they're starting to pluck out their longer feathers, like the ones that you see them like showing off. So you'll just see them kind of littered about. And then they just regrow them the next mating season. So now they look like half the size that they were. If you guys look off to your right-hand side, in the shade of the trees along the fence line, you are going to start to see our bisa orcs. Bisa orcs are desert-dwelling animals, and in order to conserve water, they can raise their body temperature up to 114 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent sweating. They can also recycle the fluids throughout their body, so they can go up to 2 whole weeks without taking a single drink. The only water that they're going to get since they live in the desert is from the plants that they eat. Also to your right hand side, along the fence, you're going to see these adorable little animals that look like toasted marshmallows. These are our Dama gazelle. Dama gazelle is the largest gazelle species in the world, thanks to those super long legs. Now on your left hand side, these adorable woolly animals with the circles on their rear end. They're also going to be on your right hand side as well. These are our ellipsis water bucks. The ellipsis water buck has an oil on its fur, which acts as a waterproofing agent, and it also makes them smell bad. And we do have a giraffic jam up ahead, so please keep your arms in, because sometimes the giraffes like to stick their heads in.
Yeah,
so giraffes are the tallest land animals on Earth. We have our male here off on your left hand side. His name is Conan. He stands a bit above average though. He's 19.5 feet tall. And he is the father to all the baby zebras that we have. All the baby giraffes here that we have on our safari. We do have something in common with giraffes. We have 7 neck vertebrae just like they do, except theirs, of course, is way bigger and more spread out than ours. When a mother giraffe gives birth, she gives birth standing up, dropping that baby 6 feet down to the ground. That drop is beneficial for the baby giraffe because it helps start the giraffe's heart. And we did have a baby giraffe born about 2 days ago. We're going to wait for him to get a little bit bigger though. Now off on your left-hand side, this is what I like to call our success story of the safari. These are our scimitar-horned oryx. Back in 2000, they went completely extinct in the wild due to overpoaching and habitat loss. They were only found on safaris like this one in zoos around the world. But thanks to conservation efforts, in 2016, about 25 to 30 were reintroduced back into the wild, and now their numbers are slowly climbing again. So that's pretty neat. And now we're coming up at Camp Aventura. It's a nice halfway point on our safari. And if you guys haven't heard, we have our baby tiger cub up here you guys can check out. Her name is Carly. She's so sweet. We also have exotic birds here as well. We have an anteater named Archie, a sloth, and a baby lynx cub. And if you're a fan of reptiles, we have lots of those inside the building as well. But first, on your right-hand side, we have our Watusi cattle. Those horns can get to 6 feet from tip to tip. You'll see more of them up there.